unstoppable, losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to do. Bright lights, game on the line, do what I gotta do. Time after time we do.
Nightfall in Minneapolis in December usually spells freezing temps, and that is precisely the case outside these walls. But we are a comfortable 72 degrees inside U.S. Bank Stadium. Tonight, on this fine Thursday night, we've got a good one in store between the Houston Oilers and the Minnesota Vikings. This one fielded at the 5. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Well, as I say, if you drew it up, you couldn't have drawn it a whole lot better. That's exactly how you want to start the game. Excellent momentum off the opening kickoff.
They start the drive with Cook. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
On 2nd and 9, Cousins. That's complete to K.J. Osborne. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Cousins now from the 50. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Cousins to throw for it on 4th. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he is going to pick up the Vikings' first down as this defense were a little too loose there. They give up a gain of 19 on 4th down. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Tackle made there by Keith Taylor. The Vikings in 7 and 8 now on the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Cousins. Flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
Throw left side complete. That's Thomas. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro from the left hash mark. This a 43-yard attempt. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. Well, they had the solid field position there to start the opening drive and didn't have to really move it too far to be in range and take the 3-0 lead.
And a lot of times I think that even I look at this a little bit negatively because of where they started with the field position. Hey, they still got 3 points out of this drive. Got a little momentum going. Got things set up for the rest of the ball game. Take the 3, be happy, and move on.
And able to get this out to the 25.
First down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Corral to throw, 1st and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Clayton. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here.
Complete to number 1. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 34-yard line.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Throwing here, Corral. Looking deep downfield. He's got a man, complete. A huge play there for Houston. 59 yards. Sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money. Here comes Marshall in motion right. Corral takes a shotgun snap. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. 2nd down and goal. Corral in trouble, and he'll go down back to the 12. After the sack, 3rd and goal now from the 12. And they'll send the slot in motion left. 3rd and goal. Here's Corral. Escaping the pressure right. And that's complete to the right side. It's Marshall. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal. 4th down. Corral looking to throw it. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Jerry Jeudy, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Oilers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And listen, these Thursday night games, they're tough on the body. You just played on Sunday, 72 hours later. Hey, it's game day again, but I have to think a Thursday night game in September much more preferable than a Thursday nighter in December, no?
Well, there's no doubt about it. You mentioned how tough it is on the body. How about the mind? You're already tired, fatigued, right? Trying to battle for playoff spots. And here you have the quick turnaround. Now, the flip side is, if you take care of business, win that Thursday nighter, you go into a mini open week. Gives you a few extra days to heal up the body and the mind before you play your next game.
And some space here. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 35.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. 50 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
On 2nd down, Cook. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. They'll try to throw now. Cousins rolling to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone. He's hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Getting the ball is Cook running left. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
2nd quarter now for Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it looking at a 4th down and 2. Cousins. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Cook will score. Touchdown, Vikings. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive. And how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. Takes it at the 7. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
The first down throw here for Corral. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. On 3rd down, Clayton. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. 4th down. Here's Corral. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Touchdown! Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
And they will only muster a yard here at the 38.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now it's the first involvement on the ground for the backup running back. And the defense on him quickly there as they stop him at the 40 for a gain of just 2. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On third down, Cousins. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. 85 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Brings up second and 3.
From the 39, Cousins. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hawkinson. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Cook up the gut. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Second and 2. They run it again with Cook. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up first and goal.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Now a second timeout called for by the defense.
Now behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 on the play. It's third down and goal to go.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal? They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They'll motion out one of the tight ends. They'll run for it. Cook. Now they will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Dalvin Cook with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Kevin O'Connell choosing to lead his guys out there, and they'll go for 2. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. Cook, they'll try and run it. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. Taken from about the 12. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. managing risk. This is a big decision here.
Corral looking to pass, second down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw it through contact and short of the sticks.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Corral throwing for it on fourth. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On play action, Cousins rolling to his right. Touchdown, Vikings! Justin Jefferson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings will extend their lead here just before halftime. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
Yeah, he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Having only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just 1 snap of the football. A final shot before the half for Corral. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. Taken from about the 12.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Corral with it on first down. He finds his man, complete. It's Clayton. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Looking to throw again on second down. Corral, open man. He completes it to Judy. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Corral looking for another pass here. He's going to look deep down the field. And that is incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. When the guy with that type of speed, you do something. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Lindsey. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 14. A gain there of 21 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now Marshall coming in motion right. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he hits on the slant route to Marshall. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be second down. Corral. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Touchdown! Jerry Jeudy with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Oilers are back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And this is back to a 5-point game. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. Taking it about the 1. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
They run again on first down. Cook. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Third quarter action here, this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. They go play action. Cousins. And Cook has it, left side. And he is going to lose yardage here. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Targeting Thomas on the out route, making the catch. And he goes out right around the 39. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. Open man is Michael Thomas. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
Give to Cook out of the gun. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Again, it's Cook. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. 136 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
And he fires one that's intercepted. He's at the 40, 20, 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown. And this lead changes hands here in the 3rd quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down on coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago. They can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
2nd down, they go right back to Cook. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 2 straight runs of 5 yards, 1st and 10.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
26.
From the 44, Cousins. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Osborne. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Play fake, Cousins. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of two halves, won't you?
Hey, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Vikings are right back in this football game. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Here's Cook again. Able to break the tackle, but then quickly brought down just outside of the 5. 3 yards is the pickup, but it leaves them still needing 11 here on 3rd down. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Cousins. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
This is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. 2nd and 10, Corral. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Oilers will add to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. Now a hit and a loose football. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this
touchdown. Terrace Marshall from 21 yards away. And the Oilers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Oilers 41, Vikings 26.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Those short little routes probably going to be open. The defense, they'll let those happen, especially when they can make an inbounds tackle.
Yeah, where's Coach Madden when you need him? He always talks about taking what the defense gives you, but sometimes you have to know when you have to take more. That was one of those situations.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now. Cousins. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. They'll run with Cook. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 2nd and goal from the 1. Again, it's Cook. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
Well, sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half. You're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
And not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Cook. And Cook was fighting for it, but I don't think he got there.
Stop short of the goal line. A gain of a yard. It's now 4th and goal.
Running for it. Here's Cook. And he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. They gave it to him in search of his 3rd touchdown, but he's denied, and the ball will go over on the goal line stand. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Here's Corral on 1st down. He's got a man. That's Marshall. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Corral. Throw left side complete. That's Clayton. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Play action. Here's Corral. This is Reese on the ground. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward.
1st down, Oilers.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Corral sets up play action. He finds his man, complete. That's Robertson. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He finds his man, complete. It's Reese. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Fakes a handoff here. Corral. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Oilers have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Oilers 48, Vikings 26.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole. And he lost the football, and this will be scooped up by the defense. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Vikings 26.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
25-yard line.
Off the play fake, Cousins. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing is Cousins. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Osborne. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
On first down, Corral. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. Boy, people are really happy about those picks. Any fantasy team that has this defense.
The end result, 21 yards. Here's Cousins. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Julian Blackman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Boy, they get him yet again, Charles. 5 interceptions in this game. You rarely see this, maybe a couple of times in a season, but this defense, they've been fantastic.
It's certainly an example of watching a defense that is in the zone, right? We use that term so often, but most of the time, it's for people who are on offense. In this case, it's a defense as a whole, all locked in with each other, all ready to go.
He's going to let it go again. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here's Corral on first down. And it'll be intercepted. Andrew Booth picks it off. And the Vikings are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now throwing in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. Out of his end zone, Cousins. He's going to let it fly. And now here is another interception. And that will write a finish to this ball game. The partner under the lights in prime time this offense.